last year. So hey, there's something to celebrate in my life.
Today you became the host of a TV show.
Well, back to my main topic,
Okay.
which is why I called in. Well, I have these maids in my house, and they clean and stuff. And then so they're all atheists, and I'm an atheist. And so there's this one maid that she's a Christian, and she's converting all the maids. I'm like, no, she can't do this. No, she's my best maid. She cleans the stairs, she cooks the food, she cooks the tuna. But then she converts everybody to Christianity, and there's these two maids left. They're about to convert. Don't convert, don't convert, don't convert. I don't know what to do.
Well, here's the thing about conversion.
Hello?
I'm an atheist. I'm an atheist not because this is a lifestyle I choose. It's because this is what I believe. I can't really affect my belief system. I can't make myself believe in God if I try. And if someone converts at some point in their life, it's probably because whatever theory they've heard is meaningful to them, and because whatever the theory they've heard, they feel connected to it, and so they will publicly acknowledge that they feel connected to that by converting. And I don't think that has to be a bad thing. Converting doesn't have to be a bad thing, and people can treat it like it is, even influencing people. Like I just recently watched the movie In and Out about a teacher who was gay, and they were so worried that he was going to stay in the school and he was going to influence all the other kids to become gay too. But so what if they are? That doesn't mean that gayness is contagious. That doesn't mean that religion is contagious. That doesn't mean that any belief system is contagious. That means that you have someone that you can identify with, that you can talk to, that will help you understand how you really feel about the world, what you really believe, and can help you become comfortable with who you are. We seem to be having some technical difficulties. I'm sorry about that. So, it can be frustrating when somebody comes in and tries to force their religion upon you, tries to use conversion as a way to force their thoughts upon you. And even when you say, this isn't how I feel, this isn't what I believe, I'm not interested, and they keep going and keep going and keep going, that's a point at which they need to back off, and it can become really frustrating.
It depends on what your situation is. I know you're saying it was some maids or something like that. I don't know exactly your relationship with them. Is it just a friend? Is it someone who works with them?
Friends in the whole world.
Employees, whatever. But regardless, if it's something where it's becoming an annoyance, depending on the situation, you could say, look, we're here to do a job. This is not appropriate on the job behavior, and so, let's save it for drinks after work or whatever. It depends on the situation, but you could always, kind of say, if it's purely personal, then say, look, I'm not interested in this discussion.
Well,
I am not going to be a part of it.
See, the main maid, her name, who's a Christian, her name is Casey, and, I'm starting to feel something between us, but she's converting all of them, and I told her if she does not stop converting everybody, I'm going to have to let her go, and then she will not have a job. She will not have a salary, and I don't want to.
So is she an employee of yours?
Between Casey and I, because I like her.
Is she an employee of yours, basically?
Yeah, I agree.
Okay, then I would basically just say, look, I hired you to do job XYZ, and while, I respect your views, and I understand that, you feel strongly about religion or whatever, this, on the job is not the time to be doing that, so please, just...
Well, every
for giving you the job, please respect that.
She slaps me in the face, and I feel so hurt.
So, like
I don't know what to do.
That's up to you to figure out. But again, there are certain behaviors that are appropriate and not appropriate, given work and social life and whatever. If they're crossing that line and they can't see it.
What is job XYZ?
Whatever it is that she was hired for.
Oh, she's a maid.
Yeah.
She cleans my house.
So that's not proselytizing.
He
She's
was
not working for the
using
church.
X, Y, and Z as an example. Like, if she is, instead of, cleaning the kitchen and sweeping the floor and scrubbing the toilets, she's, sitting here talking to all the other maids and their duties and talking to them about religion, then, what she's doing is she's not doing the job she was hired for, and that would be a reason to let her go.
She doesn't scrub the toilet.
Huh?
doesn't scrub the toilet.
But again, I mean, specifics aren't as important as saying she was hired to do this job. If that is interfering with the job, that's not acceptable.
It's not really interfering with the job. She's just converting all of them, and I don't want that. I do not like it at all.
Okay.
Well, like I say, you're the employer. So.
Well, what would you do in a situation kind of like this?
Again, that's something that you have to make up.
Right.
We can't tell you how to run your business or employees or anything like that.
Right. For me, I mean, if I had employees and
do you have employees?
What?
Do you have employees?
I don't.
That's not important.
No.
That you're missing the point.
If I had employees and they were doing their job, it is none of my business what their personal belief systems outside of their work is. If their belief systems are interfering with the job, then I would have to let them go. I don't care if my employees believe in God or not. And if one of the employees is influencing the other employee to convert from one religion to another, that's none of my business, as long as they're doing their job.
No.
I mean, and that's I believe a part of the Constitution is you're not really allowed to discriminate against people in hiring practices. I don't know if it's the Constitution or if it's just state laws, but you're not really allowed to discriminate against people in terms of their personal lifestyle choices, their personal belief systems, whatever religion, race, creed, or sexual orientation they are. Yeah. If it's interfering with their work, that's another issue.
Yeah. And with that, we're going to go ahead and let you go. We got some other callers lined up.
I had another question.
One more very quickly.
Okay. Who do you think created the Earth if there's no God? Do you think it just appeared, or what, kaboom? Or, you know?
Cosmology and physics. Cosmology, physics, and chemistry. Those, in conjunction, got us where we're at today.
Who created physics, though?
There is not a who.
It's not a who involved. There's not some big ethereal being in the sky that's playing with the universe. We don't believe that there is a who that created anything. It's a question of science.
Yeah, who makes the sun come up in the morning? That's not logical. That's not relevant. That's it's not a who that flips a switch and says, okay, turn on the sun thing. That's what happens.
It's probably not a switch. So it's probably more logical than that.
So anyway, we're gonna let you go. We got some other callers lined up.
I gotta go, dude.
Okay, thanks for.